For generations, kids have made the journey to a little place on Lake Tenkiller known as Burnt Cabin Christian Camp.
There is no other place than Burnt Cabin. It's a place where we see people's lives change.
I like the friends I've made because I see them a lot and the bonds are just really strong.
What I love most about Burnt Cabin is when I was a junior camper, I met a bunch of really nice girls in the cabin, and over the years we've kind of formed a sisterhood, and so now it's just like a big family.
I love meeting all the new and different teenagers my age.
We're always just focusing on praising God.
One of the coolest things is I've gotten to see the counselors that go from Broken Arrow church just have a generational connection.
That was kind of the place where I started seriously thinking about getting baptized.
I love Burnt Cabin. No, I love Burnt Cabin. No, I love Burnt Cabin.
Just the singing is just amazing there.
I love the singing.
Burnt Cabin in one word? Love. Awesome.
Awesome.
It's amazing.
Fun.
Friendship.
Inspiring.
Hot. Uplifting.
Burnt Cabin, I've been going there since about 1960. It means a lot to me. The friends I've made, the spirituality that I found there, just personal growth. It's been a great place to be.
I love Burnt Cabin. I love Burnt Cabin.
I love the late night theater.
I love Burnt Cabin for the people and their commitment to God.
Senior devotion by far the best.
That camp just means so much to me, and my dad always says it's the closest you'll find to heaven on earth. And there's no better way to describe it than that, because if heaven's there at the camp, I just can't wait to get there.
The pictures tell the story. Burnt Cabin has touched the lives of thousands for over 50 years, thanks to the vision of early pioneers like Charles Kelly of Muskogee, who served on the original board of directors.
The teaching of children is of utmost importance, because one generation can be gone and nobody will ever know what happened.
So, early on, area churches of Christ all agreed on this vision for the future that would result in the saving of souls and renewed spiritual strength. From morning devotionals to bedtime, opportunities for spiritual growth abound.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. A righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all.
The first camp session was 1959.
But it was not held at Burnt Cabin, it was held in Greenleaf. We did not have the buildings up. We did not have the water system. We did not have this, did not have that. But we got started, and that's what it takes.
The very next year, Burnt Cabin opened its doors. Early campers will remember the original mess hall, which eventually became the ping pong room, and now the director's cabin and nurse's station. Up on the hill were the very first bunkhouses, which were moved here from Fort Chaffee. In 1970, a pavilion was built as a gathering place for everything from memorable worship times to those hilarious talent shows. In 1976, a new bunkhouse and mess hall were built. A few years later, a new swimming pool made those late-night walks down the rocky path to the lake for baptisms a thing of the past. Recently, a new bridge and lighted walkway makes the pool even more accessible for campers and visitors with special needs. And in the year 2001, the Imel Minor Retreat Center, with its 64 beds, a small kitchen, and a meeting room, was opened. God has blessed our camp in every way, including numbers of campers.
God has blessed us so richly in these last 10 years. We started out with 700 campers, which seemed like it, and we had 6 weeks to have these 700 campers come through Burnt Cabin, and it seemed like an eternity getting through that first year. Now, this year, we had 10 camps come through Burnt Cabin, had over 1,200 campers, and it seemed like it went like a flash.
So, in looking towards the future of the camp, just like those early pioneers, the current board of directors wants to make sure Burnt Cabin can continue to serve the spiritual needs of children and their families for many more years to come. So, over the next 3 years, our goal is to raise $2.7 million. Most of that, or $1.7 million, will pay for and furnish a new cafeteria that will seat over 400 campers. The same space will also convert easily to a comfortable area for worship and Bible classes, and even a game room with drop-down basketball goals. The bunkhouse portion will be divided into 4 cabins, each with 40 beds for a total housing capacity of 160 campers. $1 million of what's raised will be invested into an endowment fund for the purpose of lowering camper fees by as much as half. Here's how you can help. $270 a year for 3 years. All we need is for 3,333 families or individuals to make this commitment, and we will easily meet our goal and be able to pay cash for the new bunkhouse and mess hall. Please join the hundreds of current campers and thousands of Burnt Cabin alumni in securing the future of our camp.
You raise me up. On mountains. You raise me up to walk on storms. Raise me up to more than I can.